Hey, what's up, everyone? I'm Reactor, and this is Quinn, and today's article comes from CBSNews.com and says, Pharrell Williams threatens to sue President Trump over use of Happy.
Sounds pretty serious.
Yeah, Trump's in trouble. He's going to lose all his money? I don't know. Pharrell Williams is not happy with President Trump. The singer and producer's lawyer sent the president a cease and desist letter on Monday, objecting to the use of the song Happy at a recent Trump rally, according to The Hollywood Reporter. President Trump played Williams' hit song at a political event on Saturday, just hours after a gunman opened fire at Pittsburgh synagogue, killing 11 and wounding at least 6 others. Mr. Trump spoke at a future Farmers of America event in Indiana before flying on to a campaign-style rally in Illinois that night. He said he considered canceling his appearance at the Illinois rally following the massacre, but decided to go ahead as planned. They're painting it like he played the song Happy because of the shooting.
Right.
Like that, I guarantee that's not the situation.
Right, or it somehow escalated the shooting. It didn't.
Yeah, or happy about the shooting. I'm going to steal Pharrell's song without his permission because there was a shooting I'm happy about. I will have a different tone tonight, Mr. Trump told reporters ahead of nighttime rally. Williams and his lawyer took note of the circumstances and use of the song Happy. On the day of the mass murder of 11 human beings at the hands of a deranged nationalist, you played his song, Happy, to a crowd at a political event in Indiana, writes attorney Howard King, a letter to Mr. Trump, obtained by Hollywood Reporter. There was nothing happy about the tragedy inflicted upon our country on Saturday, and no permission was granted for your use of this song for this purpose. As if it was at that moment he was like, there was a shooting, we need to play Happy.
Right.
Ugh. The letter states Williams has not granted the president use of Happy and claims the use of the song without consent is copyright and trademark infringement. I mean, that's true, though. It seems like a lot of politicians use songs.
Any song could have played. It just happened to be that song.
Yeah. But I hear a lot about presidents using songs at the rallies that the artists don't agree with them, then they get mad.
Right.
Williams is not the first artist to threaten the president with legal action over use of a song. Yeah, see? Earlier this year, Steven Tyler demanded Mr. Trump stop playing Aerosmith music at his rallies. Quinn complained about the use of We Are the Champions at the 2016 Republican National Convention. The band's hit was used to introduce Melania Trump.
So bands can complain if the person playing it is making a lot of money at the event they're playing it at?
No.
Otherwise, they probably don't care.
I don't think they consider political events as profitable, but I know you can use anyone's copyright until they give you a cease and desist. You can use anyone's stuff until they tell you not to, and then you have to stop. So
right.
So he's probably fined for using the song because now he's got a cease and desist. He just doesn't. Yeah. Quinn had previously requested the Trump campaign stop using the song and said that request had obviously been ignored. Sony ATV Music Publishing told CBS News in a statement on behalf of the band, Quinn does not want its music associated with any mainstream or political debate in any country, nor does Quinn want We Are the Champions to be used as an endorsement of Mr. Trump and the political views of the Republican Party, the statement read. Adele, the Rolling Stones, and Neil Young have also objected in recent years to the use of their music during Trump campaign events. Williams has not yet publicly spoken about the cease and desist letter his lawyer sent to the president. The musician has, however, been a very vocal supporter of Democratic candidates on social media.
It seems like, to me, I've never paid attention to what president plays which music during their ceremonies and events and things they're doing. However, it seems Trump really likes to use a lot of mainstream music. Maybe that's new or something, or maybe most musicians never cared because there wasn't a figure of influence or anyone such as Trump that has appeared.
Uh-huh.
So who knows? Maybe it's just that, or maybe Trump just wants all these top songs from all these huge bands and a variety of it, and that's what none of these bands are on board with Trump, so that's the problem. And
yeah, they're all looking at the politics of it, and it seems like Trump really doesn't care. You know, he's like, all right, I'll use another song.
Right. He's like, well, there's plenty.
Right.
He seems to have a large playlist that he wants to exploit.
He's kind of immune from that sort of thing, whereas like a YouTuber, like if I put Happy into a video, there's really no point. It's just going to be a demonetized video that will probably give me a strike or something. But I guess if you're running for president, you can just use whatever you want and wait till you get elected.
If it were a giant Reactor fundraiser like a white collar tuxedo event.
If it wasn't going to be on video, yeah, I would steal music.
All right.
I would definitely. I'm going to play this video.
President Trump, according to Pharrell Williams, is threatening to sue President Trump. According to the Hollywood Reporter, the singer says the president did not have permission to play his song Happy at a rally this weekend, just hours after the mass shooting in Pittsburgh. The singer's attorney says, quote, there was nothing happy about the
This is pretty much everything I just read.
Best timing.
fall 6 days before.
Oh, what's this? Yeah, so...
So what's going on here, in my opinion, is everybody has a right to refuse service to anyone. I'm not sure if in the case of letting people play music, that you could do that even if it is a giant event full of people you dislike playing the song after a terrifying event has happened. I can see where people are upset.
I think it's weird that Pharrell and his lawyer, or maybe mostly his lawyer, connected it to the shooting. You know, like, whoa, do you really? Like, they're the ones who did it. Associated Happy with, like, it was just a song that played on a day.
Right.
You know, on a day that was also happened to be a mass shooting day.
Right.
And yeah, so they're the ones who associated with it. I guarantee Trump, you know, yeah, he stole their song. Yeah, he does that a lot, which is pretty.
I think that when
Yeah.
someone makes a song as great as the song Happy, that it's difficult when there's a room full of people, like, you know, say a room full of Trump and a bunch of Trump people, and maybe they didn't properly mourn the day's mourning for everything that's happened, and they just went and played this song. And I understand that song's not a day of mourning. That's like the opposite of that. So perhaps maybe celebrations came a little early for some people, and if it's televised, if there's media in, you know, what they're doing, like you're celebrating and it's on TV, people are going to be offended because you could have done it privately, but it's an event.
And I think,
you know,
like, I guarantee he had planned the song Happy weeks in advance. You know, maybe months. I don't know, maybe just days, but it was planned in advance. You know.
right?
So, I do think it's still kind of weird that he played it
Okay.
after all that happened, though. You know.
And in a lot of people's opinion, it's a slap in the face. There should be some, I guess, everyone has a different like amount of time they're going to mourn for, but obviously it's going to take more than an hour or a few moments. So
I mean, I think it's possible though that they just didn't make that association. You know, like, just keep our planned presentation. You know how they planned it, and they didn't think as much into it as to, like, what happened that day and what the song would imply. And I think that's equally okay.
I'm imagining someone setting up not just a Trump rally, but like any political rally. They're probably digesting all the day's news, but they're so concerned about making their rally happen that they're really not taking too much care and consideration into like mourning the loss of people,
like,
for the day.
Shootings happen all the time. Like, what, are we going to change our music for every other day?
I mean,
you know?
Do you want to bring down the crowd inside of the building that you're in, regardless of who they are?
Should he started playing sad, ominous gospel music, you know, while they
or
prayed?
just no music, just in silence, and just bow your head?
Yeah, he already planned on stealing Happy? He didn't plan on stealing a different song. He had nothing else prepared. Like,
But I completely understand why an artist wouldn't want someone to play their song.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, I get that.
Yeah.
But I'm just saying, I get that. I get that he should have changed the song, but also if he didn't think of it in that context of connecting it to the shooting, you know, he's equally. I mean, it's like, okay, that's not bad. Like, you can't expect everyone to associate everything that you're going to associate. You know?
Yeah, and I think if you're a person of influence, you're stuck in a position where you're behind a podium. It's a large event. There's a big room full of people that are expecting some good songs eventually. But if something terrible's happened during the day, say, hey, look, something terrible happened today. Let's bow our heads and mourn. But here, after this, we're going to dance.
I wonder if he talked about the shooting at the rally.
Because it would be a shame if someone didn't.
Well, yeah, it would be. I think I would go after him more if he didn't speak about the shooting than if he played a song
if he just
on the
went
day.
Right, yeah. If anyone goes right into, you know, happy dance time, it's a little off-putting since something like that happened.
Yeah, I wonder whose song he's gonna steal next. You know, according like from what it looks like and from what I remember, he steals them a lot. There's going to be another one.
Well, I don't know what his playlists look like, but I'm sure insiders have released such information.
He probably doesn't even listen to the songs. He probably has someone who picks them for him. Yeah. Do you have anything else you want to say? Yeah. So that's it. Trump stole another song. Who cares though? Because I don't know. Yeah. That was it. If you like the video, give it a thumbs up, leave a comment, let us know what you think, and check out our Patreon link in the description if you want to help us, because that would be awesome. Thanks for watching.